and welcome to our short little video on St. Lucia. As you can see, St. Lucia is in the Eastern Caribbean. It's very close to Venezuela. It's about 5 hours from Atlanta. It is accessible through a direct flight through Delta. Other airlines do fly, but there are usually layovers, and it can be a little bit difficult to get to because they don't fly to St. Lucia every day of the week. So you just got to make sure when you're booking your, if you are booking resorts or any hotels on the island, you have to make sure that you can get your airline tickets first before you book anything else. One of the major sights of this island and what makes it so iconic are the Pitons. There's a Gross Piton and the Petit Piton. They're iconic peaks that really, really do define St. Lucia. Whenever somebody sees these, they know exactly what island they're talking about. Climbing the Pitons is probably the most popular of all the experiences. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and trekking to the top, especially the Gross Piton in particular, is kind of a strenuous hike. So it's definitely not for everyone. You can book an excursion through most of the hotels, and I've been told it is the highlight of the trip. There are many ways to see the Pitons, including a less strenuous hike that we'll talk about. There's plenty of catamaran tours that you can book privately or book through your resort as well. On the Tet Paul Nature Trail, which is the much less strenuous hike, you get to see the Pitons in all of their glory, and you get to see the town of Zoetry just below. If you have an opportunity, go to Zoetry. That is a great hub for local culture, food. It's a great place to just kind of spend the day, check out the shops, maybe have lunch, and enjoy the beach while you're there on the magnificent view of the Pitons. Here's another view of the Tet Paul Nature Trail. You're going to see that all of this is set up so that it is accessible. So you're going to have a lot of walkways, handrails, there's guided signs to point out the flora and the fauna. Another very popular option is to go to the mud baths. These are volcanic mud baths. It is the volcanoes underground that are making these mud baths bubble in steam and create very, very good experiences for the people who visit them. The last sulfur spring erupted in the 1700s, over 200 years ago, and it originated from a weak spot in the crust of a collapsed volcanic crater. It's considered to be a dormant volcano. Next, not in this, is Pigeon Island National Park. This is a historical site which was once a military post. You can hike up to the top of the hill for panoramic views, but you also need to check out Fort Rodney, which was constructed in 1778. While you're here, make sure you check out the beach and also be sure to check out some of the wonderful sunsets. There's lots of rainforest adventures here in St. Lucia. There's over 17,000 acres of rainforest that's preserved in St. Lucia, so there is plenty to see. You could take a relaxing catamaran cruise through the waters of St. Lucia. It gives you some great views of the shores. Horseback riding is also something that is really highly rated in St. Lucia. Zip lining. Marigot Bay, which is referred to as one of the most beautiful bays in the Caribbean, has been featured in many movies, and it is a picturesque spot for relaxation, water activities, and it is absolutely a yachtsman's haven. As well as being sandals and beaches specialists, we are also master certified agents in AM resorts. An AM resort that is on St. Lucia is Zoetry Marigot Bay. This is a beautiful resort right on the water. It is the only AM resort that is on the island, and it being Zoetry, it is the highest level of luxury that you can get with AM resorts. It's really beautiful. Another can't miss if you're a diver or a snorkeler is Alchesne Marine National Park. This marine reserve is a haven for snorkeling and diving enthusiasts. You can explore vibrant coral reefs and swim alongside an array of colorful marine life. St. Lucia is a great diving location, and it's possible to snorkel or go scuba dive at the foot of the Pitons while on the island. If you happen to be there with Sandals and you are PADI certified, you are allowed to take 2 dives a day using all of their equipment for free. One of the most popular things to do in St. Lucia is go to Gros Inlet Friday night street parties. This has been going on for over 15 years, and it's a great place to go and experience the local culture and just have a good time. Look at those lobsters. Now, every year, St. Lucia has a Jazz and Arts Festival. This past year, it was May of 2023. You see how the crowds form, and they bring in some of the top talent in the world. And last but not least, everybody asks, what is the best time to visit St. Lucia? Well, that depends on your preference for weather, crowds, activities. Generally, St. Lucia enjoys a warm tropical climate year-round, so there are distinct seasons, but you have to consider how much traffic you really want to be around. So the high season, the most busy and the most expensive, is going to be December to April. Your shoulder season, you're going to find a balance between good weather and fewer crowds between May and June. Warm weather, but lower rates, maybe a little bit of an increase in rainfall. In November, it's the tail end of hurricane season, so as long as you have insurance, take advantage of the lower crowds and the better pricing. The low season is July to October, and again, that is right in hurricane season. So again, as long as you are properly insured, take advantage of it. The one problem for most people is they can't travel during that time of year because that's when school's in session, but it is a better time to travel if you're not afraid of a few raindrops. If you've ever been to Florida in the middle of summer, you know that in the middle of the day you will have a thunderstorm that won't last very long. And then before you know it, the sun is shining and everything's beautiful. The flowers are, everything loves the rain. So take advantage of that. Thanks again for watching our short little video on St. Lucia. There's definitely going to be more to come. So subscribe, keep checking back, check our Facebook page, and check out our blogs. Have a good one.